Ever thought about the last time you had a hiccup? Maybe you were enjoying a meal, laughing with friends, or gulping down a drink when suddenly, hic. That unexpected spasm can feel both amusing and annoying. But what exactly is happening in our bodies when those charming little interruptions occur? Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of hiccups, exploring their causes, the science behind them, and even a few remedies to help silence them when they strike. To start, let's break down what hiccups really are. A hiccup occurs when the diaphragm, the muscle that separates your chest from your abdomen and is crucial for breathing, spasms involuntarily. This spasming causes you to suddenly and unintentionally inhale a quick gulp of air. But wait, it doesn't end there. As that air rushes into your throat, it hits the vocal cords, closing them off and producing that characteristic hic sound. It's like a little symphony of physiological reactions happening in a split second. Now, you might be wondering, why does this happen in the first place? Well, there are several triggers for hiccups, and they can vary from person to person. Common culprits include eating too quickly, consuming carbonated drinks, or experiencing sudden temperature changes. Have you ever found yourself submerged in laughter and suddenly hiccuped? That's because excitement can also stimulate the hiccup reflex. But here's something to ponder. Did you know that hiccups can also be linked to specific emotions? Stress and anxiety, for example, can make your diaphragm tense, leading to those familiar hics. Let's take a deeper look at the science of hiccups, specifically the nerve connections involved. The diaphragm is controlled by a nerve called the phrenic nerve. When this nerve is irritated, it can cause those involuntary contractions. The brain also plays a role in this fascinating mechanism. The hiccup reflex is primarily controlled by the brainstem, which is responsible for many of our body's involuntary actions. Interestingly, hiccups don't just occur in humans. Many animals experience them too, including puppies and kittens. It seems that the hiccup phenomenon might be part of a broader biological function. So, you've learned what hiccups are and how they work. But what about their duration? Hiccups can be fleeting, lasting just a few minutes, or they can become a more serious issue, known as persistent or intractable hiccups. Persistent hiccups last for more than 48 hours and can disrupt daily life. They might be a sign of an underlying health condition. So if you find yourself struggling with chronic hiccups, it might be time to consult a healthcare professional. Now, let's touch on something everyone has experienced, yet there's little scientific agreement on: the solutions. You've likely been told various tricks to stop hiccups, ranging from holding your breath, drinking a glass of water, to even swallowing a spoonful of sugar. But why do these methods work for some and not for others? The idea behind these remedies is to disrupt the hiccup reflex, either by changing your breathing pattern, distracting the mind, or creating a mild physical irritation that helps reset the diaphragm. For instance, drinking water forces you to swallow, which can help engage different swallowing muscles, potentially calming down those pesky spasms. Here's an interesting question. Why do we have hiccups at all? While research doesn't provide a concrete answer, some scientists speculate that hiccups may have served an evolutionary purpose, such as helping marine animals to expel water from their lungs, or perhaps even aiding in digestion for our ancestors. Isn't it mind-blowing to think that something as simple as a hiccup might have roots in our evolutionary past? As we delve deeper, let's explore the quirks of hiccups that you may find surprising. For example, did you know that some people can hiccup over 20 times per minute? It's true, and the longest recorded case of hiccups was over 68 years. Imagine that. It's a reminder of how complex and quirky our bodies can be. As we wind down our discussion about hiccups, let's summarize what we've learned today. Hiccups are involuntary contractions of the diaphragm that force a sudden intake of air, resulting in that iconic sound. They can occur due to various causes like eating too quickly or experiencing emotional shifts. They also serve as a reminder of our body's interconnected systems, with their roots deep in both evolutionary biology and the complex workings of our nervous system. So next time you feel a hiccup coming on, remember that this quirky phenomenon is a natural part of being human. Whether they come and go in a matter of seconds or linger on, hiccups remind us of the extraordinary and sometimes mysterious inner workings of our bodies. If you enjoyed this exploration, make sure to share your favorite hiccup stories in the comments below. Have you or someone you know dealt with a particularly memorable hiccup episode? Let's hear all about it. Thanks for tuning in as we unraveled the mystique of hiccups. They may be small, but they certainly hold a wealth of playful mystery in biology. Until next time, keep observing those little wonders that our bodies perform every day, and stay curious.